January always feels like the world slows down. After the rush and sparkle of December, January arrives with a softer, quieter kind of magic. It's the month for warm blankets, the scent of citrus, and endless movie marathons. It's like the whole world pauses for a breath, giving us time to reflect and start fresh. We spend this January savoring those moments, enjoying tangerines, watching old Christmas movies, and dreaming up new plans for the year. We still had a few presents waiting under the Christmas tree, and watching Alisa open her last gifts filled my heart with joy. She was so thrilled by her new animal figurines, each one a tiny friend in her growing collection. And Roma surprised us with a food part too, which turned out to be the perfect way to start the new year at a slower, cozier pace. We would just sit, relax, watch cartoons, and enjoy these quiet winter days. Our relatives also came to our place, and to extend the holiday spirit and see the snow, we escaped to Kranjska Gora and to Lake Jasna. We found these cozy winter pots at a restaurant called Alpine Bubbles, and it was so warm inside. We just talked, ate, and took in the snowy views. We even caught this amazing pink sunset. I can't get over how beautiful it was. We also started going to Brdo Park regularly after buying an annual pass. It's one of those places where you can just stroll, take in the fresh air, and feel close to nature. Everyday life began to settle into a rhythm. Grocery shopping, cooking with Alisa, and trying to keep up with kindergarten. It wasn't always easy though. Alisa was catching one cold after another, so it was quite a challenge to go there on regular basis. We became regular visitors at the hospital, trying to manage the constant cycle of illness. Despite the challenges, being home together gave us a chance to slow down. We spent our time playing, cooking, building snowmen, and simply enjoying each other's company.
I'm walking around, feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can't see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide but falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love.
As the months passed, it felt natural to take down the Christmas tree and all the New Year's decorations. It marked the end of one season and the start of another. February was a month of unexpected moments and small traditions. One morning we woke up to a magical sight. 3 deer right outside our house. Roma quickly grabbed the camera to capture the moment. They were so adorable. The month also brought a breathtaking pink sunset with the whole sky painted in shades of pink. We stood there captivated by its beauty, feeling so grateful for these little surprises. On Valentine's Day, Roma surprised Alisa and me with beautiful bouquets. It was such a thoughtful and heartwarming gesture, especially when he gave Alisa her own little bouquet. There is something so special about a father giving his daughter flowers.
Still I lie within a memory, devoted as your lover. You could take my hands and cover your eyes and tell me there's no other.
I also took my first train ride in Slovenia. The journey felt like something out of a Harry Potter movie, with stunning views unfolding through the window. As I watched the students who traveled this way every day to their studies, I couldn't help but feel a little envious of their routine. It was such a peaceful way to experience Slovenia's beauty. Another small but important step was visiting a new hairdresser. It might sound like a small thing, but after moving to a new country, these simple tasks become milestones. Finding those little places and routines is like creating new anchors in a world that often feels unfamiliar. Each one, whether it's a favorite cafe or a trusted shop, helps rebuild a sense of home and belonging. It's a process of slightly stitching together life in a place that isn't quite home yet, but is becoming more like it with every new discovery. We also visited a few plots of land, dreaming of finding the perfect spot to build our future home. It's a big dream, but we're holding on to it. We had to rent a car for trips since we didn't have our own. As a result, we ended up driving many different cars and testing a lot of them. Alisa would even shake her head in disbelief every time a new car of a different color arrived. It was expensive and inconvenient, and at one point we even traveled to Croatia to rent a car at a cheaper rate. Ultimately, it made us even more determined to find our own car, something that would finally give us the freedom and stability we were looking for. And at the end of the month, Slovenia celebrated the annual farewell carnival to winter, known as Pust. For this special event, Alisa got her first costume. She was a cute bee. It's a joyful tradition where people dress up in colorful costumes, take part in parades, and help chase away the winter to welcome spring. Often go from house to house singing songs to earn sweets. We also gave candies to some of the children who came to our door. It was the perfect end to the season. Kindergarten was a big part of our winter days. Mornings were always a mix of beautiful and tough moments. We would wake up to snowy scenes outside with everything covered in white. It was so pretty, but getting out of bed on cold, grey mornings was never easy. Once we were up, we bundled up in warm clothes, cleared the snow off the car and headed out. Often snowflakes were falling softly, making it feel like a winter fairy tale. The drive to kindergarten felt peaceful, with snow-covered trees lining the roads. While Alisa was at kindergarten, I had some time to get things done. I did either household chores or worked on projects, or simply enjoyed the quiet moment with Roma. This period also gave me the courage to explore something new, vlogging, which was both exciting and a little scary. Recording, editing and speaking on camera were overwhelming at first, but it felt fulfilling to try my hand at something creative. The best part of the day, without question, was picking Alisa up from kindergarten. As soon as she saw me, her face would light up and she would run to me with outstretched arms. The joyful sprint and the warmth of her hugs were the most heartwarming moments of each day, filling me with indescribable happiness. This winter, Alisa grew so much and learned many new things. She loved helping me with chores around the house, especially cooking. We cooked together a lot. I encouraged her independence by letting her explore the ingredients and assist with simple tasks. She would mix, pour and of course taste everything along the way. This month, Alisa also tried lemon and onion for the first time. Her reactions were hilarious. Her sour face made it clear they were not her favorites. Despite her dislike for those flavors, her overall appetite remained excellent. She even began a sweet tradition of offering bites of food to Roma and me, playfully feeding us during meals. Grocery shopping also turned into an adventure. Alisa loved picking items off the shelves, placing them in the cart, and later helping to unpack everything at home. Her little hands carefully organizing purchases added a touch of charm to the mundane. She even enjoyed vacuuming and helping to make the bed with freshly laundered sheets. Her love for books grew even stronger. Whenever I read to her, she insisted on sitting on my lap as if it were her personal chair. A cute habit that made story time even more enjoyable. The piano also became her passion. She spent hours experimenting with melodies, her tiny fingers pressing the keys with such determination. It felt like we had a budding pianist in the house. Her creativity also shone through in the funniest ways. She would put toys on the robot vacuum cleaner, watching them ride around the house. Dancing in the shower became another favorite pastime. She laughed and spun in circles, making us smile. Alisa's imagination grew too. She loved hiding in closets a lot. She often brought us clothes to wear and pretended to run a beauty salon. She would do my makeup and brush my hair, making us laugh with her creative ideas. We had a tradition of collecting dominoes that were given out for free at stores after making purchases. It was such a fun activity, and Alisa especially loved opening them and laying them out. Evenings were cozy and calm. Roma bought outdoor lights and Alisa loved using them to light up our evening walks. we had a sweet routine of turning on her nightlight projector. It showed animals on the ceiling and she loved watching them until she fell asleep. By the end of February, we could feel spring coming. The snow started to melt and the air felt a little warmer. Little flowers started to bloom, birds began singing again, and we noticed the first buds on the trees. We packed away our winter clothes and brought out lighter jackets. We also bought Alisa a sandbox for spring. She loved playing with sand, so we thought it would be a perfect way for her to enjoy more time outside. Looking back, January and February were filled with cozy moments, unexpected surprises, and plenty of firsts. These quiet winter months remind us of what truly matters: family, warmth, and the beauty of new beginnings. Thank you for joining us on this journey and for your likes and comments. It means a lot to me. Until next time.
Walking around, feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can't see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, we're falling in love. We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started something. This thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together. All the way on, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear. We're falling in love. Christmas time's got the best of me. Then it starts to snow in our heart.